And, you really got to think about it like this. When you're on your manifestation journey, you're not looking for a miracle, right? You're not looking for a miracle. You don't need a miracle. What you need is a reason and a plan. Okay, what's up, peeps? It's your friendly neighborhood manifester, Tahid Spence, back again. First thing, GTTMH, glory to the Most High. Welcome you guys back. I know the last time we was here, we was doing a jerk chicken. We was prepping for the jerk chicken fundraiser so that we can get the equipment that we needed to keep this thing going on, right? Because that's what the whole point of it is, to show you guys how manifestation really works. And we were in that work phase, right? So we still in that work phase. It's always work, but it's never just aimless work, right? It's working towards. So we know exactly what we're working towards. And we went to work last week, and we did it. We did exactly what we set out to do. We got all our resources for the jerk chicken. We prepped, we cooked, we served, and we utilized our resources. Thank you. Shout out again to one of my very good friends, J. Cole, at Fade Factory 256 Barbershop in Huntsville, Alabama. I really appreciate you, my brother, for allowing me to set up outside of the facility, and utilize that space. That was very, very appreciative, because that was what led us to the customer base that we needed to get that jerk chicken sold. That fundraiser that we did really worked out really well. The people enjoyed it. They had a good time. People enjoyed the food. I had a couple offers to open up a food truck and questions on when the restaurant is coming. Sad to say, the restaurant is not coming, not anytime soon. Anyway, that's for sure. I only do it for a fundraiser. I also do it for a fundraiser for our nonprofit. So when we need extra resources, that's something that I can pull out the bag. I know I always got that in the bag. I can make some jerk chicken, But the goal was never to sell food, right? The goal was to get the equipment that we needed to keep this manifestation journey of this YouTube channel going, and that's where we were at. So we did that. It went really well. We did everything that we set out to do. Just to run it all back, what did we do? We made an initial investment into the materials and the ingredients that we was going to need. That was what, $300. We bought the materials, bought the ingredients, utilized our resources that we had. Prepped and cooked and sold the plates. Everything went well according to plan, and we did it. We got the funding that we needed. Actually made a little bit over what we said we were going to need. We said we were going to need $1,500 to get the equipment. We planned on making $1,850 to give back that original $300 investment and have a little bit over. That was the calculations. We actually made a little bit over 2,000. So we were able to purchase a warranty on the equipment, which I didn't calculate at first. So we still was able to do what we needed to do. Got the initial investment back, and we were able to purchase all the equipment that we needed. It's on the way. Right, that's why we're still here with all of the old equipment. But I had to update you guys, let you know what's going on. So no discouragement, right? Only encouragement. That was very inspiring to know that, hey, we can do this. It's not just a wish and a hope. It's something that we actually set out to do, and we did it. Right, the first phase, was to gather the necessary information on how a YouTube channel even works in the first place. Because, like I said before, I don't know nothing about YouTube. I didn't know anything about it, but I do know a little bit now, a little bit. So we're still working on it. Working on that information, but we needed the funding to get the necessary equipment that we're going to need. So we did that. That's phase 2 down. And, we got the results that we were looking for. And, you really got to think about it like this. When you're on your manifestation journey, you're not looking for a miracle. Right? You're not looking for a miracle. You don't need a miracle. What you need is a reason and a plan. Once you have your reason of what you're doing, then you just need to set out the plan, and you have to execute. Right? That's the part that we miss a lot, is the execution of the plan. We can't just make plans and then not follow through on them. What I mean? If you're gonna lie to you, then you're gonna lie to everybody. You have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and I guess that's the lesson of the day of, of course, what I wish somebody would have told me is believe in yourself. You have to believe that you deserve it. Why believing that you deserve it is important. Believing that you deserve it is vital. It's of the utmost importance. The only thing that separates the truth from a lie is belief, right? So if you've been telling yourself you can't, then it's going to be true. I remember a quote from Henry Ford, whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. Right. So you have to believe that you deserve it. And if there's something holding you back on the interior that you feel ashamed of, or you feel like it's holding you back, that's something that you need to really deep dive into. Get rid of that stuff, get it out of your system so that you can believe that you do deserve it, because everyone deserves happiness. Everyone deserves to be successful. Everyone deserves to be a better version of themselves. So you have to believe that you deserve it in order for it to come into fruition, because again, that interplay between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind, like you might say consciously that you want to do something better. You want to be a better version of yourself. But if you still hold those subconscious fears or those subconscious self-sabotaging mindsets, then it's going to revert back. It's going to bring you back to the comfort of where you are, and you can be comfortable in an uncomfortable place. So you have to remember that, like you are the catalyst to being where you want to be at in that next level, right? You can hold yourself back or you can push yourself forward, and it all starts in that belief. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you deserve it, because you do. Don't stop yourself from being that better version of you. Don't get in your own way, right? You have to keep it moving forward always. And that starts with the belief in yourself. That belief is going to fuel the action that needs to be taken. That anxiety can be created in a negative outcome that you have in your mind. You can start thinking that I don't deserve this, and that's going to drain your energy of the fuel that you're going to need to push forward. You have to have that in the back of your mind, like the thing that I said I want to get, the place where I said that I want to be at. I believe that I deserve to be there. I deserve that. I want that for myself. And if you got kids, if you got family that you want to take care of, then I know that I can take care of them. I believe that I can do this. And you just keep on moving forward. That's all you have to do. It's not hard. It starts in your belief. It's a whole harmony that you have to have. It starts within. The external is a result of the internal. The things that you hold on the inside is going to start coming out on the outside. And that's manifestation in its essence. Really, it's the thing that manifestation is you bringing what's on the inside, the thoughts, the mindset, the belief that you have on the inside. And now you're bringing it into fruition on the outside, right? So you have to believe that you deserve it in order to reach those goals that you're trying to achieve, that you're preparing to achieve, right? Make sure that everything is in preparation. Right? Make sure that you are going to do the things that you say you're going to do. Don't give yourself excuses, and don't even give yourself good reasons, right? Don't give yourself excuses or good reasons to stop. Give yourself good reasons to move forward, that you do deserve what you're after, that nobody else holds the keys to your Rome, right? Nobody can keep the gates closed to your Rome, right? And I'll give you another reason why you should believe in yourself and believe that you deserve what you want. Nobody else wants your stuff, right? I know that's hard to believe. You think that everybody wants what you have, what you want. I guarantee you this. Let's do an experiment in the chat, right? Go to the comment section, and let's do this little experiment that I do with some kids. Tell me your dream car, right? Tell me your dream car. Down, not just the make and the model, but tell me the year of your dream car. Tell me the color of it, right? Tell me, how does it look, right? Just give me your dream car in the comment section and watch how no one wants your car. Go ahead, I'll give you a second. If they want the same car, I guarantee it's not the same color. And when unless you're trying to be a copy of a copy and you don't want to be your own unique self, that's the only way that you're going to want something that belongs to someone else. Don't want other people's stuff, because nobody wants your stuff, man. I guarantee you want what you want, right? You want the things that are for you, and nobody else wants that stuff. It's sitting there, it's waiting on you. Everything that you've ever dreamed, everything that you've ever desired is already here, right? It's already here waiting on you to come to it. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to look at what is yours and say, I don't deserve that? Nobody else wants it. Who else is it for? It's just going to sit there getting dust on it because it's yours. Bars. But come on now, that's all you got to do. So what's your version of the jerk chicken that's going to get you to where you want to go, right? So all you need to do is start getting yourself prepared for that. And what's your version of jerk chicken, right? I use jerk chicken to get the little resources that we needed to get the equipment. And we're not done now. So what's the thing? What's your hustle? What's your skill that you can utilize to get you to that next step, that next level of manifestation? How are you going to get the tool set that you're going to need? You have your mindset. You're developing your skill set. Now, how are you going to get the tool set? What is the thing that you can use? What's your version of the jerk chicken? Put that in the comment section and let me know. What's your version of the jerk chicken? You can't do my jerk chicken. You could do jerk chicken, but you can't do my jerk chicken, right? So what's the thing though? What's the thing that you can do that's going to help you fuel your manifestation journey? What's the thing that you're going to be able to use to get that? Drop it in the comments. DM me if you don't want everybody else to know. Let me know what it is. What's that thing that you can actually do? And, remember, guys, go ahead and subscribe. Keep up with this manifestation journey. Let me know what you are manifesting out there into reality. What are you on the verge of? What is the thing that you are bringing into fruition right now? Let me know right now, right? And just remember, you can't skip the work. But if you stay on your path, if you stay on the journey, if you keep on moving forward, I guarantee you're going to see results. All right. Once again, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm always here for you. Peace.